If you want to go straight to the conversation about relationships, there's a time in the description you can click. Otherwise, I go skateboarding, I have fun, today was an awesome day, booyah. Morning time. Hello. Hello everybody. Today apparently it's going to rain, even though right now it looks beautiful. It looks massively beautiful, but the cool thing is this morning at 10 a.m. I'm meeting up with Andy Schrock at a meet and greet that I think he is having, and I'm just gonna join in the party, but yo, we skate in. It's an indoor skate park, so regardless of the rain, I'll be skating in a few hours, which is awesome, and today is a great start so far, completely the opposite of yesterday. Today's been very productive. I've been up since 6 a.m. Just plug it away, and we're gonna get the day started. Let's do this. Let's go. Yep. Just getting downtown. I'm heading to the coffee shop right now. I got like an hour-and-a-half window to get some work done. That's the whole entire update. The drizzling has begun. I'm running a little late, so I'm hurrying right now. Actually, I gotta hurry because I don't want to get rained on as well, but I hate being late as well. Oh my God, how many times did I say as well? Ollie Skate Park, we are here. We are ready to skate. Craig is behind me. Andy's our show. What's that, dudes? And I think this is summer camp or something like that, or not summer camp. What kind of camp is this? I just called it summer camp.
Skate camp.
Skate camp.
But
okay.
Summertime.
I don't even know when seasons are. That's how ridiculous this is right now. All right, quit update. Anyways, we're gonna get our shred on. It's gonna be awesome. There's not too many people here, and somehow we pretty much just have the whole park to ourselves. I mean, there are kids skating, but not as much as usual. There's a homie who came from Scotland, pretty much to Cincinnati to say what's up to all of us. The guy Sam over there with the white shirt? Yes, he's awesome. And I'm gonna try to film him for the 1 second before he leaves because I'm selfish, I'm skating in the park and I don't wanna move, but now I'm going out here to say bye.
What if he just like left without saying bye to us?
That'd be really sad, especially coming all the way over here. Hey Sam.
You guys leaving?
Are you leaving?
No.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Yeah, we'll share with you then.
Oh my gosh, there's so much sweat like dripping down my face.
This is Sam.
Hey.
He's awesome. Hold on, let me make sure this is focused.
Sorry, man.
All right, so where did you come from?
Scotland, Glasgow.
And why did you choose Cincinnati to come to?
Just want to skate, want to see it, I want to meet the awesome people who live here, man.
That's incredible. That's so awesome. Out of all places to choose in America. Cincinnati, because he's a fan of these guys.
Everyone.
That's so cool. Anyways, nice meeting you.
It was amazing meeting you, man.
Dude, I will see you soon.
Try and get you online.
Dude, please, yeah, hit me up. Comment and be like, I'm Sam.
Yeah,
yes.
dude. I'll comment today or tomorrow's video.
Perfect.
If I got Wi-Fi.
Dude, awesome. Take care.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man.
You too, man. Look how beautiful it is outside right now. There is not, okay, I was gonna say there's not a cloud in the sky. There's clearly clouds, but they're not the kind of clouds that pour all over your face. Here it is. Downtown, once again, I fell asleep in my car for like 30 minutes just now because I am completely exhausted. And I know it seems like I didn't get much of a session at Ollie Skate Park, but I battled a trick for Andy's channel, and that happens a lot. So if you don't subscribe to all the other dudes, a lot of times if you don't see much content on our channels, because we're filming for each other's channels, because we're friends like that. But anyways, back at the coffee shop, back at working, back at doing what I do. Nice to be back downtown. Apparently it's supposed to rain in about 2 hours, and luckily Sam Tabor is skating the shred course tonight, so I will end up there. But for now, I'm gonna head to my crib and chill just for a little bit, but I have a quick Q&A. So this question is actually from Aaron F. He says, awesome vid, John. Question, do you find vlogging like a form of therapy? It seems like you get stoked from the great comments and you have I'm gonna crash into something doing this, and you have a sounding board for your life questions. It seems like it really helps. Like a huge, I'm gonna seriously die doing this, hold on. Like a huge group of friends for support. Thanks for the awesome content, man. Let me answer this in the garage. Therapy is technically for disorders, but I know what you're asking, and I don't really consider what I have a disorder, but yes, of course, it's an amazing soundboard, and honestly, vlogging in general, YouTube in general, keeps my life more in order because I plan out my day more because there's an audience that is going to be watching what I am doing and that is important to me, and then it also keeps me in check from doing things that will make me unable to vlog the next day, like partying too much, which I don't do anyways, but it definitely helps knowing that I need to vlog the next day. Also, when it comes to necessities in life, like everyone needs a little bit of support, a little bit of acceptance, and they need some security of people telling them how cool they are. I need that a little less in life with people around me because of how much support I get online. When I have a community of people who tell me every day that they like my stuff or that they support what I'm doing, it means a crazy amount, and that's one of the reasons, a very small reason in the whole grand scheme of things, of why it's so easy for me to like travel and move around, because I have support wherever I go. I don't need a tight community that I live at to make me feel comfortable being there. I'll make another video of me talking about the full-on reason of why I can travel and why I can do the things that I do, but it would probably be emotional and weird, and I'll say that for another time. Quick update from the crib. I'm having trouble coming up with ideas and brainstorming and doing what I do, so I've just been staring at the computer, which is okay, because sometimes that's what has to happen. Sometimes for a creative burst of energy, this happens to me all the time, I will literally stare at the screen for like an hour until finally something's like, boom, finally. As long as you're trying to come up with an idea, which is what I'm doing right now, so that's my update. I'm sitting here working away. Finding stimulation any way I can. There it is. Armageddon is upon us. The sky is about to fall and just crush all my dreams and aspirations. That's not true, but I don't know if I'm going to strike orders tonight. Actually, plans change, and that's what it be due. But I am planning for the next 3 days to do something a little more interesting than I have done in a little bit, and I'll explain soon. Permanent addition to my bedroom. Now I have a desk, per se. I want your honest opinion. Is a 16-inch pizza big enough for me? This thing is giant. Look at this setup. Bam, bada bing, bada boom. Here's what it looks like with my other camera. Yeah, this is awesome. This is super awesome. This is how I used to end a lot of my vlogs, but the lighting is better, and now I can use this camera instead of the other camera. No offense to the G7X, it's just good in low light and in circumstances where you can't bring in a big camera. In reality, I like the fisheye more. It has a skate element to it because it's very popular in skating as well, and it's awesome for vlogging. Anyways, something different. So this is sort of a weird discussion, but a lot of people ask about my relationship status and kind of why I don't date people. Because ever since I had a vlog, which has been like 230 days, I've had Nah, that's not a cool phone. I've had one kind of relationship with a girl named Vanny back in California, and it wasn't even a relationship. We never actually officially dated or any of that. And people always ask, like, put a ring on it, date her, blow it at the bottom. They'd always say these crazy things, and I always kind of just replied like, nah. But today, I'm gonna explain. That's gonna be like my vlog. I'm gonna explain why I don't date humans. Girls. The first thing I say might be a little offensive to a few people out there, so hear me out afterwards, because I promise I'll say something and you're gonna be like, oh, never mind, I thought you were saying this and you weren't saying this. Okay, you're good. It's a waste of my time. And I know what you're thinking, like, relationships, isn't that the most important thing ever? Yes, to some people it is very, very valuable. It can bring everlasting happiness to a lot of relationships and build amazing families, and all this stuff can happen out of relationships, and it's super, super important. For most people, some people's lives have been constructed and events have occurred throughout that have caused people, okay, like me in this situation, to believe that work and progressing myself to hopefully be in a position to help a more vast majority of people, things in my life have occurred to make that seem more important than building a personal relationship with one individual in my life. And truthfully, it could be. That could be the form of happiness that I am not aware of. But I also think that love and relationships are super important to people who, even if it's deep down, believe that happiness comes from that. With me, I don't believe that my eternal life happiness comes from that. I just don't. Therefore, I don't think I could build something like that, because if there isn't a part of me alive that believes in something like that, I don't think it comes true. I think it's only for the people who believe in it, which is usually most people. I would go more into detail about what has happened to occur to make that happen, but that's like a whole separate video in itself, and it's gonna be it's literally gonna be one video of me just talking about that, I'm pretty sure, because I don't know how else to explain something that's kind of a long story that defines most of my life and most of my choices, and the reason I can move everywhere, the reason I don't date people or fall in love in relationships and all that stuff. it just doesn't bring me the kind of happiness that progressing does myself as an individual. I hope that makes a little bit of sense. And the story is not like some girl broke my heart and I was like, I hate girls and I'm never gonna date again. This is so sad. It's nothing like that at all. It's a very deep, embedded psychological thing that has occurred from a series of a lot of events. I guess one is sort of a relationship that happened that kind of was like just like the ending domino of a series of events, but I'll explain in another video. But for this video, I think I'm gonna end it. It's nighttime right now. It's actually kind of nice sitting here and I'm kind of forced into to stay in my own house. I like this little setup I have. I can work, eat pizza, watch a movie. Dude, this is nice. And I do not have a quote for the night because I've done a lot of talking in this vlog, which some people are down for and some people are like, yo, shut your face. Tomorrow and the next couple of days, I am trying to plan something that's kind of fun. Basically a little trip. I've been in Ohio for a little while. It's been a couple weeks and I'm like, you know what? I need to take like a trip somewhere. Maybe even if it's like a nearby city because I live pretty close to some really cool places. But I will end this vlog by saying that I need to put something right here. How cool would that be? I need a poster or something. Actually, I'll end this vlog by saying something that I kind of preach a lot on my channel, and it's just basically about how you can have problems in your life. Bad things can happen, and you know, some of them for me are completely unrelatable. There are things that happen to certain people that I couldn't even fathom trying to go through, but I know this for dang tootin'. Every bad thing in my life that has happened up to this point has completely created a new opportunity for me that I couldn't imagine my life without. The things that have come to me in my life and the things that I'm doing now are so interesting and so exciting to me every single day that I think every bad thing that's happened to me, I've actually called specific people who I feel like have hurt me at a time and been like, dude, thank you. You seriously have created an amazing path for me and now we're friends and everything's awesome and life is cool. So just look past the immediate pain that you feel and at least look at it as a guiding light. Be like, oh, something good can come out of this, even though right now, this is poop. So thanks a lot for watching, subscribing, commenting, and liking. Dudes, see you in 24 hours for another video. I appreciate all the awesome feedback, all the nice things you guys have been saying, all the brotherhood on the channel and people being super cool and just, it's crazy. I like never really see hate comments and that is very uplifting to me to see people out there trying to make other people feel better and smile, and I like it. So thanks a lot, dudes, and good night.